Hi, I'm Pablo Stubstab with Pure Hyzer Productions. With me today I've got Spencer Ling, Advanced Champion of the Sierra Tahoe Series this year. And today we're going to give you event coverage of the Norcal Series Championships held in Stockton, California at the two courses at Oak Grove Regional Park.
This is a great tournament put on by the Delta Windjammers and our tournament director, Jennifer. It should be a lot of good shots out here today. There's a lot of OB, some fast greens, some low ceilings, some good shots you're going to get to see today.
Absolutely. It's a good field, a lot of high-rated players. I think there were over 200 people at this tournament. It's two courses at the park. Normally it's an 18-hole course and a 19-hole course. They added temp holes to both of them to make them 20-hole courses. And they had the AMs and the pros play opposite courses and switch back and forth to allow for more players at the event. So for day one on Saturday, the pros started off playing the purple course. And then now what you're going to see is the second round on the gold course. And then in a separate video, part 2 of this episode, you'll see the final round back to the purple course.
Some good scores are doable on the gold course. Should be a lot of fun to see these shots.
There's some open holes, a lot of birdie looks, but there's a lot of OB too, so anything can happen. Let's get to the coverage. So these are the scores after just one round. First place, we've got Shasta Criss from Santa Cruz, California with a rating of 1,008. He shot a 12 down.
Second place, we got Josh Castle from Fresno, California with a rating of 982. He shot 11 down.
Third place, we've got Gregg Barsby from Grass Valley, California, rating of 1,013, shot 10 down.
Tied for third place, also, we have Max Nichols from Ramona, California with a rating of 1,009.
Three-way tie for third place, Michael Moulton from Valley Springs, California, rating of 965. First hole's a nice little short 240-foot Hyzer.
Small putter Hyzer.
Easy way to start the round.
Way to start off the tournament, run in the basket.
Gave it a good run, just a little past it. It's Josh's first throw.
It's a golf throw right there.
Bird tries to razz Barsby a little bit, but he doesn't seem to care. Just parks it anyway. Max Nichols is a lefty, taking the left-hand backhand route on the left side of the tree there. Came down right under the basket, but it skipped way out there. That's too bad. That maybe about a 40-footer.
Left it a little flat. It's good. Textbook, just let it hang out there. Trusted it to come back right into the basket.
Max is out. Here's his birdie putt.
Bang!
Huge putt to start off the round.
Good way to start a tournament, for sure.
Josh hits a nice birdie putt too.
I've never heard of this guy, but he looks like he's got a promising future.
He does. I think he's only 13 or 14 years old too. So is Michael, the other kid in this card. Good birdie putt from Shasta. And you can't see him, but Barsby's behind that tree there. Gets his birdie as well.
Trees can make 20-footers too.
And after hole 1, star frame. It's a great way to start. I guess you'd probably expect pros of this caliber to be able to birdie a 240-foot Hyzer shot, but it's still a great way to start the round. Hole 2 is 339 feet off to the left in the B pin. Shasta had a good line there until he clipped those branches.
Yeah, you don't really get a putt from there. You kind of got to get past those branches, get real low and skip to get a real good look at the basket.
Josh turned that one over a little much. Didn't come back as soon as I think he was hoping, but he's out there. Might have a look from over to the right side.
Barsby has the idea right here.
Just going right at it, nice and low.
Shoulder height hits the pole. Wow. Beautiful shot.
Being a lefty, Max has to pull on it a little harder, try to get it to turn over.
How you doing?
Tough look from over there. Sliding right up to the pin. Gives it a run and leaves it a few feet out.
Josh just a little past the basket on that putt. Here's Gregg's comeback birdie putt. Almost made it. Another good birdie for Max.
He looks good in the circle. In the circle, outside the circle. This putt looks like it's a laser beam.
Michael with the CTP drive. Nice and easy tap-in birdie there.
Did he just move up from advanced, or?
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. Well, I don't know. He might have been playing pro for a while, actually. I'm not sure.
965 rated. Competing at this level, that's amazing.
Absolutely. Being on the lead card at a tournament like this.
Yeah, some recent progress, maybe. Good to see people growing in the sport.
Couple of birdies on that hole. Max and Michael move up into a tie for second place with Josh. Shasta, one-stroke lead still.
It's hole 3. C-pin. It's 410 feet.
Max throws a roller. The basket's off to the left. I think he wanted it to stand up a little sooner, but nonetheless, that's going to give him a look.
Definitely cut over.
There it is, maybe about a 50, 60 footer.
Course maintenance there.
I think I lost that shot. He just hit that tree and dropped, and I didn't see it.
Maybe we skipped over to the pad over there.
A little bit to the left, yeah. Shasta clipped that same tree that Michael hit. I think he just dropped down right there, too.
To the right a little bit.
Good rip from Josh.
Straight line, not too high, not too low. It's a good skip toward the basket. We'll leave him a 80-footer, it looks like.
Good rip from Barsby. Goes right a little bit like Josh's, but
A little deeper, it looks like.
a little deeper and right. Deep on a 410-foot hole. Yeah, here's Shasta by the tree. Just got knocked down. Michael just lays up for a nice par.
Beautiful. Textbook upshot.
It's Max's birdie luck. Oh, cans it from 60 feet out. It's 3 birdies in a row to start the round for Max.
He's deadly with his putts today. I've seen that from a lot of lefties, that real straight, direct putt line.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Barsby tried to just lay up to get a 3 and it rolled away a little bit, not too far.
Gave it a chance, but kept his par.
Josh just puts it under the basket for a par.
Solid love.
Everybody just taps in their pars. I think Max had the only birdie on that hole. So Max and Shasta now tied for the lead. Hole 4, 318 feet, and the C pin deep left once again. Max gets the open spike Hyzer line on the left there, but I don't think any of the others will have the luxury of taking. Still a pretty routine low Hyzer to the right, though.
Great shot. Kept it inside, tight line. Scooped right up. Shasta goes more of a Hyzer. Little short, but spot has a perfect angle on it.
Great rip from Josh, just slides it right under the basket.
Pro side. Barsby's gonna have a look. 30 feet, it looks like.
Max cans another one, 4 in a row.
It's crazy seeing somebody hit left side and it sticks so well.
Strong side for him. Ooh, Shasta left that one a little low, just off the cage.
Barsby, textbook straddle.
Oh no. Looked like he might have rushed that one a little bit. Almost a gimme, and then spit out weak side.
That's what I'm used to seeing when it hits left side.
3 birdies and a couple of pars on that one. Max is in the lead now.
Got a tie for second. 420 feet. This is hole 5 of par 3. It's on the C pin.
It's a big rip out to this one. The water in that canal there is probably about 30 feet behind the pin.
This is a real beautiful course. So fun and easy to play.
Great rip from Max out there. It looks like he might have about a 40 or a 50 footer just right in line short of the pin. I thought that was an interesting play there. He just goes for the spike Hyzer, gets it out into the open, give himself an easy layup shot for a par. And
Playing tournament golf.
tournament golf, absolutely. I mean, it's a 420-foot hole with water behind the basket. Most pros are going to be taking a 3 on this anyway, even if they try to make it there, so he's just deciding to do so safely. Barsby throws a nice roller out there, just went kind of left, but he's still got a look.
Michael hits an early tree. Looks like he might have had a good lay to have an open up shot.
Shasta going nice and low, avoiding the branch that Michael hit. Turned over a little much and slid over towards those geese.
Goose hunting.
I think that's what they're laughing about. I think he might have hit one of the geese in the foot, sliding along the path there.
Great upshot with the water behind the hole.
Just a routine Hyzer upshot. That was perfect.
Looks like they're all going to have an easy upshot from here.
Yeah, and see, that's why I think the way Josh played it, here he is, closer than a couple of the other players were anyway, might be the smarter way to go. Take the risk out and just take your par and move on.
He's probably been swimming over there before.
Max, the only one with a real birdie luck. Just off the cage. Almost started with 5 in a row.
Lay down.
Got the par like he wanted. And nobody else birdied anyway, so.
Great play. Max Nichols, he's got some awesome putting going on today.
He does.
It's the mind frame you want to get in that putt game.
Started the round tied for 3rd, and he's in the lead already. Par frame on that one, as you would probably expect. 420-foot shot with OB water behind it. Hole 6 in the C pin is way off to the right, and there's a Mando, that tree there.
And there's some huge water on the right to go in. If you early, too much Hyzer or anything, you really want to hit a solid, perfect throw for Max.
It was perfect, and I zoomed into the wrong basket, and that's the downside of filming a course you've never played, ladies and gentlemen.
But the basket's more to the right.
The basket is more to the right.
You really want to get a good skip off of a big Hyzer or a big flick, and just go as far to the right as you can. There's no way to get there with the air, really.
Yeah, there you see the basket over there. As you can see, all the right-handed players are playing a flick shot, and Max obviously played a backhand Hyzer.
I went swimming in the bushes right there next to the water. Found a few discs.
At this tournament, they had spotters, guys with grabbers to get discs out of the water for you. I saw
Awesome.
a few people throw in the water, and the guy just got their disc out for him. A little low from Michael, but it skipped over there. He should still have a putt. It's pretty skippy along this fairway. A lot of hard packed dirt up by the basket.
Shasta looked like he stood to the left of the the pad there.
Yeah, a couple of the guys were doing that. I guess those pads are narrower than the legal max width or whatever, and there's a marker in the dirt to the left of it that
Where
made
you
it.
can
I
go
guess.
over.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful putt.
Solid birdie putt from Mike. Kid is killing it. Spit out. Birdie from Barsby. And Max was parked. It's too bad that I didn't get his drive.
Beautiful left-handed shot. Pays to have that world-class left hand. Over a flick even. It's beautiful.
So we now have a 4-way tie for 2nd. Gregg and Michael move up to be tied with Josh and Shasta. Max still has that 2-stroke lead.
We're on hole 7. This is a par 3.
345 feet out there to the right in the C-pin. So there's some water danger on this one too, up by the basket.
Want to leave it a little shorter.
You can see the basket there to the right, actually, just behind that sign. The spotter's coming up to check if Max is in the water or not. He's very close to it. Spotter had to look for a while, but he was safe. Close enough to the water that he got to take relief from it, but he was safe. Barsby throws a good-looking flick out there.
This is usually short of the water, I think.
Yeah, this is a tough position on this one. Nichols just over the railings, and I think he's parked. Tiny bit lower, that could have hit those railings on that bridge and kicked into the water. That was a close one. A beautiful shot.
Way to trust his Hyzer.
Yeah. See, Josh throws a little higher, trying to take that bridge out of the equation. Gets there too. Beautiful shot.
Shines it over a little bit. Looks like he skipped over under the trees. He's not going to have that great of a look.
Well, just deep right. Yeah, going right at the water. He's just going to lay that up for a par. It's Barsby for birdie. Just hits the number plate on top.
Just got to shake it off.
He's not happy about missing that one.
Let's see a little pump with the foot there and then jam it.
Yeah, he's got great style in his putting. And here's Max taking relief from the water right behind the tall grass there.
Nice to see no water hazards on this lead card play there.
Another great birdie from Max. Josh was parked there. Great drive. Shasta and Gregg tap in their pars. We move on to hole 8.
Been a great park to watch this tournament at.
Yeah,
A lot of benches everywhere. I'm sure there's a good crowd.
easy to walk around to. There wasn't much of a crowd because this was only the second round, But for the final round, there was small gallery watching.
Hole 8 is a 375 to the left. Max is going to have to turn this one over a little bit, it looks like.
And he does.
Just that. Just enough. Kept it tight. Not too far. Beautiful shot.
This hole's definitely a little more friendly to the righties. A couple of skips and he's there, maybe even a little deep.
A little deep. He kept it branch height there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Low Hyzer skip shots like this are always fun. Josh throws a nice low one out there.
Hard. Hold up.
Gregg turned that one over. It's just way out right. Shasta got it there too. That was a great drive.
Yeah. He kept it in the air most of the way too. He didn't rely on the skip really.
Barsby gave it a chance.
Great putt. Another good one for Max. This is amazing.
Boom. There's still, I believe, only one hole that he hasn't birdied.
Right off the top.
Nice looking low putt. Just fired it right at the basket. Ooh,
That was a spit out.
He's been getting a couple spit outs early on in this round. He was just getting pretty solid putts looking like they just spit out anyway.
Just a little to the left with the right speed. It just falls out. He's got to shake it off.
Josh had the tap-in birdie there. He was just laying under the basket. So after hole 8 for this tournament, they installed a couple of temp holes, holes A and B for this course, turning it into a 20-hole course. This one's 330 feet. It's a Hyzer out to the left for the right-handed players on the card anyway, and it's a hanging basket. Max throws a high ante up there.
Looks like a putter.
I'm not sure.
Mid-range.
Didn't quite get it to
no,
hold, but
back,
Hyzer out. The basket's up under that tree there to the left, and there's water short left of the pin as well. So you either want to come down right or at the basket if you can make it there. Hard to see the discs filming straight at the sun on this one.
He didn't look happy with it though. It looks like the one they're trying to hit.
Yep, that's a good shot right there. Can't really see the basket from the tee, but it's in there.
Barsby leaves it a little wide.
Yeah, hits the tree on the right. Well, that was a pretty good looking shot. Just a little deep right, I think. Hit the tree where the basket's at, though. Max is second. Just lays it up. Goes a little past, but not too bad.
Right under the basket. It's cool that they made this suspended basket like this.
Yeah. It's always fun to see one of these. I've never actually putted at one. Plenty of elevated baskets, though. Shasta behind the branches there just has to lay up for a par. Here's Josh with his birdie look. Just a little high off one of the nubs on top. That would have been the only birdie on the card. He was really the only one who was in the circle on that.
It looked like the branches made him straddle in a way that made it a little harder.
Yeah, and as you can see, it was a little windy too. See the streamers there on the bottom of the basket.
Oh, it's starting to pick up.
And that is I-5 right there. This course runs very close to the Interstate Freeway. So no birdies on that one. 330-foot Hyzer shot. I was expecting a couple of them to birdie.
Yeah, the suspended basket, man. It takes that. You got to get a real good lie.
Yep.
You could even. It's real easy to just try to lay up your putt and miss it even when you're under it.
Yeah. So the second temp hole is Annie shot for most of these guys. A nice Hyzer for Max. Beautiful rip. Looked like it was going to skip in there for a second.
Surprised to see very few flick shots on this round.
Yeah, really, Gregg's the only one on this card who throws much of a flick. The others will when it's like obviously a flick hole, but...
Josh leaves it a little left. Doesn't hook up as late as he wanted. Michael doesn't have that problem. Leaves it just 20 feet to the left.
Perfect turnover shot. Yeah, see, here's Barsby throwing his flick. Oh. Cut hard right a little early on that one.
Flick didn't work out.
Normally it does for him, though. He's got a solid flick. Shasta going for the turnover backhand. Yeah, it didn't get it to hold. It just hyzered out. Barsby's upshot after hitting that tree. Should be all right. There's some branches there, but he's not too far from the pin.
Josh, like he's playing catch with his friend, lays it right up next to the basket.
Shasta just lobs it up over that bush to get his par. And here's Barsby trying to save his par from in there. It's actually a really good putt.
An out and a good putt at the same time.
It's an awkward stance he was in. Good birdie from Michael. Easy tap in for Max after a perfect drive.
Yeah, you'd have thought you'd see more birdies on those temp baskets there.
Yeah, I think a couple of them got this one, yeah. But still, you would expect to see a few more. Max getting more of a lead every hole here. 3-stroke lead now over the rest of the pack. This is an interesting shot back on the main course, hole 9. Under 200 feet, but it's a pretty protected basket.
Just gotta leave it just left of that telephone pole. For a straight up shot, he takes it out. Oh, Max parks it.
Perfect. Great drive. Yeah, and they're all going for that same window Max was, just on a flick Hyzer.
I usually throw this straight up the gut. Little turnover. No putter.
Yeah, they definitely all favor that outside line. I mean,
Yeah, there's a flick. There's a good flick right there. Beautiful flick. And another real bouncy flick.
Yeah, huge skip off that one, but he's still in the circle on a short hole like this. Shasta parks it.
Skip ace run almost, it looked like?
Almost. I think it hit the tree.
Okay.
Hit the tree next to the basket.
Yeah, he's got a real good straddle. It looks so easy and efficient.
Yep. Oh. Just skipped it off the rim, just a little low and right. Solid putt.
Way to respect your putt right there.
Yep. And Max with the drop-in birdie.
Owning the tee pad. Doesn't look like he'll be selling anytime soon.
Michael moves up into second place. This is an interesting shot. 318 feet, and deep of the pin there is OB. There's a little fence.
And you got a real tree window right in front of you.
Yep.
That's a line to trust right there. Gotta go straight up.
Just skipped it right over to the basket, just a tiny bit deep. That was a perfect drive.
Beautiful. Took like the outside route a little bit. Skipped. Way left.
Deep.
Landed right by the basket though.
Yep. Yeah, he thought that was good, I think, and then wasn't happy about that skip.
Barsby hits a tree early.
Kicks
Just
off into
giggling
a
about it.
challenge.
Doesn't even care.
Gotta keep a positive attitude out there.
It's like Shasta left it short.
Sure.
Skip
just
to the
a
left.
little too much Hyzer on that. Josh just throws the Hyzer out there too. I think it was just short right. That's Gregg trying to get out of trouble.
Looked like that one grabbed a little more than everybody else's.
Yeah. Throws a high Annie flick. Kneeling from behind there. Blind shot.
Flattened out really well. Yeah, that was cool. Pros make mistakes too. It's how they recover.
Yep. And then Josh just lays up there because he was putting towards the OB. You can see those wooden stakes there. Beyond those is OB. And Michael did skip into the OB, so he's going to be putting for 3 from here. Just a little low.
Nice. Barsby sticks, weak side, a little high.
That's a great par save after where he was on his drive.
Awesome par save.
Max gets
all day.
up.
Doesn't stop. That's a spit out. A couple spit outs on these baskets out here.
Yeah, so Michael and Josh got bogeys there. Michael with the 4P, Josh with the 4. Shasta just taps in his par.
And Max took a birdie on a right-handed favorable hole. Lefty throws
where everybody else either parred or bogeyed, he still got the only birdie. 5-stroke lead on the rest of his card now.
Beautiful way to run this second round of this tournament. Hole 11, 336. Looks like it's in the middle position or to the right. You got to get under this tree. I don't know. That doesn't look like the route I would take.
It's under the slanted trees right there. That was actually a great drive.
Yeah.
He's near it.
It looked like he would have got caught up in the pines there, but
yeah, it came down before him.
Yeah.
And so here's one where Barsby's going with a flick, and I don't think anybody else does. Comes down near the pin as well.
Great shot. Is it OB before that?
You know, I'm not sure.
You think the ropes are OB right here?
Probably. That would make sense. Shasta throws a nice Hyzer out there.
Nice. Looked like he had a run there even. A little before the ropes, but it was a great line.
Yep.
There's Michael. Turns it over a little bit. Ends up a little left, it looks like. Short of the ropes, maybe even.
Beautiful shot from Josh. Just curls it around that tree and slides it right under the basket.
Bingo.
It's a nice birdie from Gregg. And he was out, so everybody's closer than that. Everybody had great drives on this one.
Looks like we might have a star frame here.
You never know the spit outs that have been happening today.
True. I take that same time on my putt. I feel like he's really doing good in respecting those 20-footers.
Josh with the CTP drive. Taps in his birdie for another star frame.
Hit the perfect line, ideal line, other than running it for an ace.
Yep.
Star frame.
Hole 12 in the C pin, 375 feet, deep left.
See if Max can hold up on this one.
There's a nice high turnover shot. It's just holding beautifully.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
We're not gonna have the tee pad today.
This one's for Boomy, dude. I'm gonna do this one for Boomy.
Hyzer flip.
Get in it.
Ooh, ran it.
Everybody thought it was going in, it looked like.
Man, I've only hit like a couple aces this year. I just don't know what I gotta do to get them.
Shasta rips one up there. A little too far to the right, I think. Oh, it skips over. No, that was perfect. He was playing the skip.
I was thinking he played off Barsby's skip there. Nichols got some real good form, comes right around the tree. Skips right up to it.
Looks like Josh is looking for that same skip line that Shasta took. And it must have hit a patch of thicker grass or something because it just sat. After running it, Gregg's a little deep.
It's a 400-foot hole. Everybody can be within 50 feet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Almost 400. Yeah.
Max for another birdie.
Couple medals.
That one almost bounced out, but that was...
Max takes it again. Weak side on that one, yeah.
Yeah. Solid putt from Michael. No problem.
He's got that lanky climber almost to it.
Yeah.
Is this second round in one day?
Yeah. Yeah, they had 2 rounds Saturday and then the final round.
These
on
guys
Sunday.
are looking a little fatigued here. Wind in their face all day.
2 courses. Both courses were 20 holes. On Saturday they played purple and now they're playing gold. And then on Sunday they play purple again. 3 birdies on that one. Shasta moves up into 3rd place on his own. Hole 13's in the B pin, 336 feet. It's a nice up the gut shot.
Low ceiling. Very doable still. And Max turns it over and it comes back right in time. Slides up there.
Nice little 15-20 footer.
Left it a little left and it came out quicker than he wanted, I'm sure.
Looked like he just threw a little higher than he wanted, I think, which just, caused it to Hyzer out instead of flip and hold for longer.
Try to get real low there, turned it over.
Shasta made the opposite mistake.
Grab too. Way it hit.
Yeah, here's Barsby throwing another flick. A little high, so it ends up a little left, but he'll still have a putt.
No problem keeping it low and straight. Slides right up there with Max.
Shasta gave that a good run.
Easy layup.
Yep, just laying up and taking his 3 and moving on.
Barsby wants it. Give it a bid. Left it right behind it though.
It's the nice thing about those Hyzer putts is even if you miss, you never blow way by it. He thought that was in. That was very close.
It looked like it skipped right off the top almost. To the right a little bit. Shasta bangs it. Max for birdie.
Once again.
Nice to see all these guys hit that low ceiling so professionally though.
Yeah.
Straight up the gut, nobody hit an early tree, nothing. All the way there. After hole 13, Max with the only birdie just widens the spread. Straight up the middle, hole 14, 336 feet.
Which is the same distance as hole 13. 2 holes in a row, exactly the same distance. I thought that was funny.
Looks like it's a Hyzer, high Hyzer over the trees.
Yeah, a little tougher shot for Max. He goes for the roller.
Stands up and
Turns over. Caught a glimpse of it there. Just couldn't see where it ended up because of where he was standing.
surprised he didn't take a high putter shot or something.
Yeah. Yeah, for the rest of them, it's just a high hyzer like that.
Hit the window, you can see it skipped, it left it a little wide on that one. Want to come in the window a little tighter. Right over that first tree there, let's see on the right. That one looks a little better, maybe even a little tight.
Very
Came right
nice.
across the basket.
That's in the circle.
Nice floaty hyzer from Shasta. He left it a little short though. Played it safe and hit the gap perfectly. Josh goes a little higher than everybody else, with more of a spike. It looked like he spiked right on it. Wanted the ace.
Yep. And for once, Max is out. Just off the cage. Even the putts that he's missing, they're close. That was just dead center, just a little low. Same thing for Michael. Josh just barely inside the circle there, it looks like.
Not giving it up today. Breaking the ice there.
That's Barsby tapping in his birdie there while everybody else taps in their par. He had a beautiful drive on that hole. Surprising to see pro lead card this level only one birdie on a 330-foot hyzer shot.
It was surprising to see Max take that roll route. Must be
Yeah.
a local there, huh?
So hole 15 for this tournament, they put in a temp tee. It's way off to the left of the regular tee, forcing players to throw over the water. 345 feet, much farther than either of the positions from the regular tee.
Somebody might go swimming.
Gregg goes with that flick again.
Got over with ease.
It's that basket to the right there.
Max didn't have the pad there.
Yeah.
Just put on the brakes.
Might have it next one though, it looks like.
Yeah, he had a great drive there.
That was beautiful.
Around it. Oh.
Good drive by Michael.
Looks like you got right around that tree.
Not sure what happened to that one.
Just disappeared. Nobody knows.
That was on a great line until it hit that tree. That was going to skip and slide right over to it. Shasta's didn't end up too bad either. Just off the top for birdie. I like Michael's confidence on all those long putts. It doesn't matter. He goes for it.
I like this hole. The Windjammers did a good job making this over the water shot here.
Nice birdie from Gregg. And Max is right there. Gregg birdied though, so Gregg still keeps the tee.
Oh, yeah. I love how they all take their time with the necessary distance there.
Yep.
Rather than just tapping in like you see a lot of people do.
So Gregg and Michael now tied for second. Max still with a substantial lead.
Wonder what the chase card's doing about now.
Yeah, I think there's some people in between Max and the rest of the guys on the card at this point. Gregg throws a flick Hyzer out there, just rolls it right over to the basket. Just a little short, I think. It's a good one for Max. Open left-hand, backhand Hyzer up there.
Is the path and over OB on this?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing that. That's a tough shot if you're not left-handed.
Yep. Yeah, you got to throw that low ceiling Hyzer on skippy terrain. It could skip past the basket and just
Or
go
a big
on the
air
path.
and Hyzer.
Yeah.
Just trust it to go back, but you have to throw something flippy, you know.
Shasta's throwing the low Hyzer up the gut too.
It looks like that fairway plays fast, so it skips real well.
He just went
Just like
under
that.
that log right there.
Oh yeah, and under the log.
A couple inches of room there, and he slid it under and over to the pin. Josh went for an Annie route there. I lost the disc, but I think it
It's like
started
he might have even
rolling.
tried to roll it.
I think it might have been a roller, even intentionally.
Those
I
are
don't know,
squirrels.
but it ended up way to the right, I believe. Oh, Michael trying to just lay up for a par and clips a branch, and now he's got a bit of work left to save that par. Yeah, there's Josh way over there, just lays up for a par as well.
Kick way over there.
Max for birdie.
Ooh, that was, I haven't seen that all day. At least metal all day.
Something might have razzed him a little there.
He's probably tired. Long day.
Great par save from Michael after hitting that branch.
Looks like Shasta caught a pretty good break, flying underneath the log. I don't know if he could do that again if he tried, but I think he'll take the result. He's sitting about 25 feet on the dot. Should be pretty routine if he finds his putter. He really can't find it. It looks like he might just go use another disc. Wouldn't exactly recommend that to folks at home. So remember your discs. Oh, he converts anyway. What a maniac.
That was some live commentary by Barsby there. There's Max's comeback putt for par. Solid.
Nice these guys are playing so casually. Doesn't look like anybody's too frustrated toward the end of the round here.
Nice birdie from Gregg.
How old did you say Josh was?
Josh and Michael, I think one of them's 13, one of them's 14. I'm not sure which is which though. But somebody told me that. Competing at this level, it's crazy to watch.
My jaw is dropped. That's crazy. I wish I'd have started playing at the age. Lucky guys there.
It's a hole 17 in the deep pin now, 396 feet. And there's a Mando to the left of that tree you can see up there on the right with the pink ribbon on it. There it is. There's the Mando, and there's the basket back there. Tough shot.
Yeah, the low flat ceiling.
Oh, Shasta
there's
turned
the
that one
Mando.
over and missed the Mando. Didn't expect to see that.
I didn't see the Mando when I played this, but that low ceiling shot is what I played.
Yeah.
That wasn't a crusher left hand. That was beautiful.
Through.
Just a little too high. Might have gotten there if it wasn't. Josh is going to try a roller here. Looked like that could have been good if it didn't clip that tiny little tree right there.
If he stood up, it would have been awesome.
So they had a drop zone next to the Mando. If you missed it, so Shasta's taking his third from here.
Get it.
Slides off a little to the left, but you should still have a look. Save his four.
Landed really good too.
Yep, Skippy up the screen.
Yeah, it looked fast.
Routine upshot from Josh right there.
A lot of sliding on this course. You gotta play for it.
Yep, and there Michael does too. Comes up way short, plays the skip and the slide. Max in a little ditch here.
Awkward stance. Easy three. Forget about it.
Barsby was CTP. That was his birdie luck. Off the number plate.
No cigar.
So no birdies on this. See if Shasta can save his four.
He
Good
does.
putt. Par save from Max there.
Nichols as well. And Josh with the tap in.
Find it?
I was like standing on it looking around.
Shasta was out there trying to find the disc he threw on his drive. So, a bunch of pars there and 1 4P from Shasta after missing that Mando. Hole 18, even in the far pin, is only 278 feet. There is OB road past it, though.
We've only seen an OB, one or two OBs this whole round, huh?
Except for the water that comes into play on a lot of the holes. But,
No, I'm saying.
oh, people going OB, right?
Yeah.
Only one.
Oh, that was the only one, huh?
Yeah, Michael going OB on 10.
Oh, okay. So the
Shasta missed the Mando,
Yeah.
but
Still.
2 penalties.
Two penalties.
One OB, yeah. And there's quite a bit of OB on this course, so players are doing well. Max has to throw the low Hyzer since he doesn't have the open spike on the right like the rest of these guys. And just
Kids
puts it
playing
right
in the
there.
background, just parking holes.
Yep. It's funny, this hole, just throw right at the playground. The playground's quite a bit past the hole, though. It's hard to see that from here. Yep. Routine spike Hyzer in the circle.
Awesome form, slow to fast, thinking it through.
right there.
Yeah, right there. It looks like he's in the circle too.
This is really a routine shot for most of these guys.
Yeah.
Max is the only one who had a little bit of a challenging shot. Now Shasta goes for the low route too. Slides it over there.
Nice shot.
Oh, just a little low for
Barby's out, and it looked like he was right inside the circle.
Yep, just barely.
Awesome.
Solid putt from Josh.
A little celebration there.
It's a good way to end the round.
Yeah. Great round today.
Shasta went a little close to the OB out there.
Beautiful course, well played, well set up, Windjammers. Awesome to watch these guys play.
Nice birdie from Michael. And Max with the CTP drive to finish off an amazing round. Gets himself another birdie, and for those who haven't been counting, Max shot a 15 down that round on a 20-hole course.
Amazing.
Bogey-free, of course. 5 pars and 15 birdies.
Focused the whole way through, non-stop.
So after the last hole there, Max is 25 down. The other 4 guys are still tightly packed down there between 18 and 16 down. Here you can see the PDGA results, where everybody ended up after the second round.
Looks like Shasta, Criss, and Castle drop back.
And here are the players that we'll be following for the final round video. Max and Gregg stay on the lead card, but we got Chris Adiego, Josh Anton, and Drew Gibson too.
Should be a fun round to watch.
Well, that was an exciting round. Shasta started off with the lead, but Max just kept hitting birdie putts there at the beginning, took the lead 4 or 5 holes in, and held on to it the whole way, shooting an impressive 15 down, 15 birdies and 5 pars.
Couple of guys from the chase card kept up on this round.
Absolutely. Actually, Chris Adiego from the chase card also shot a 15 down on gold. He had only shot a 5 down on purple in the first round, where Max shot a 10, so he's 5 strokes behind Max going into round 3, tied for second at 20 down, with Josh Anton, who's going to be in the lead card video for the final round as well.
I think he was lossless for the whole year so far.
That's right, yeah. We looked at his stats, and he's won first place in every event he's played so far this year. But going into the final round, Max has a 5-stroke lead, so we'll see if he can hold on to that. And going into the final round on the lead card, we also have Drew Gibson in 4th place, and then Gregg Barsby is also going to be in the final round video, and he'll actually be my guest commentator for that episode. Him and Michael were actually tied after the second round, having shot exactly the same on the first round and the second round, which means that because Barsby has a lower PDGA number than Michael, he's the one who made it onto the lead card, and Michael went on the chase card. Normally, it's whoever has the hottest, most recent round, but since they shot the same both rounds, it resorts to that. And there's your random bit of trivia for the day. And now we'll take a look at some of the highlights from the round. It's Michael's drive on hole 2. Nice low, flat shot.
Slides right up to that basket.
Perfect.
Pin high.
It's Max's birdie putt on hole 3.
Like a good 70-footer too.
Huge jump putt. High,
Yeah.
strong side. Josh's drive on hole 8.
I love that low form he's got there. Gets right to it.
Couple of skips and a roll right behind the pin, and
Right
it's
around
under
it.
the basket.
It's an awesome throw.
And Max's birdie putt on hole 8. Another big jump putt. This guy was on fire.
Like a 3-pointer in basketball. It's beautiful.
Here's Max's drive on hole B, second temp hole.
He was running over there to see if he was going to ace. Ooh.
Yep. Almost skipped in. Josh's drive on hole 11.
Threading the needle.
Just sneaks it around that tree and slides it right to the pin. And of course, Gregg's ace run on 12.
Great round. Awesome throws this round.
Barely behind the basket, gets a couple skips away, but still a great run. Shasta's drive on 16, the low ceiling. Barely misses that log sticking up there. Skips under the second log to the pin.
When the magic happens.
And finally, here's Michael saving his par on hole 16 after hitting those branches on his birdie putt. Solid step putt there.
Beautiful.
And that's it for this round. Join us for part 2 of this episode, and we'll see if Max can hold on to that lead.